Hello, I am Munir Hoque and welcome to my Android app development tutorial. Today our topic is ViewModel. We will learn how to use Android ViewModel in our project. ViewModel is an Android architecture component which basically have two attributes. ViewModel holds all UI related data for UI controller like activity or fragment, and ViewModel survives any runtime configuration changes like rotate the phone from landscape to portrait and vice versa. We have a starter project for this tutorial series. I have explained the starter project in my previous video. I will highly recommend to watch that short video first before watching this tutorial. Please download the starter code, open the project in Android Studio and run that starter app. So after running the project, this is the app. This is what looks like. Very simple app. We can start puzzle by clicking the play, and they will give anything here, like, and you can skip or give any wrong answer and get a score. So this is our app, and we haven't used any ViewModel here. So first thing arises in my mind, why will I use ViewModel in our project when everything is working fine without using ViewModel? So let me show you one thing. So we go to our notification panel and enable the auto rotate mode here. My one is auto rotate mode is enabled. If you don't have enabled it, enable here, and now start to playing the puzzle. So clicking here play and fill in the gap here. Now please carefully watch. We have two we have a score 2, and here is another procrastination days. So when I rotate the phone, so the score is changed. Previously it was 2, and also the word has changed. So we rotate it again, and we rotate it again, and again another new word came and the score is changed. So this is a problem. This is definitely against our user experience thing. This weird thing happens because our activity or fragment simply doesn't survive the runtime configuration changes, like rotate our phone. So when we rotate our phone, our UI related data just get destroyed and it cannot be recreated. So here comes the ViewModel to relieve us, and ViewModel survives the configuration changes. Let's consider the current situation. Right now, all our UI related data are inside Fragment, and when we rotate our phone, the runtime configuration is changed. After that, Android OS internal system recreates our Fragment, but our valuable data is lost already if we do not take any action to save data. Here comes the ViewModel to save us from this situation. We store our UI related data into ViewModel instead of saving inside Fragment, and thus we make an association between our Fragment and the ViewModel. Now when we rotate our phone and the configuration changes, and after that the fragment is recreated. As we have an association with ViewModel earlier, we can get all our UI related data to show inside our fragment. Enough talk, let's see how to use ViewModel in our actual code. To use ViewModel, we need to first add ViewModel related dependencies first. So we simply copy paste the dependencies. Please get the dependency from the video description and paste it here and give a sync now. First of all, we will create a ViewModel object for our fragment puzzle. So we create a Kotlin class and name it as puzzle view model. And the class puzzle view model, and this class will extend our view model. Okay, now we will go back to our fragment puzzle, and here we will create a instance. We will first declare it, declare the puzzle view model here. So it's like puzzle view model, and we will instantiate our puzzle view model inside our onCreate view. So like, so we can create here puzzle view model, and we will use a view model provider here. So view model provider, and the provider needs actually the provider needs the owner of this owner of the UI controller, in our case this fragment. So this, and we use .get and our this class puzzle view model class. So puzzle view model dot class, sorry, puzzle view model class dot java. So in this way we created an association between a view model and our fragment. In our case, fragment puzzle will have an association with puzzle view model. So in this stage we would like to test our app whether the view model is working fine or not. So we will go to the puzzle view model, and inside here we will create a init block. That init block will work. In our init block we will simply type a log statement. By the way, if you do not know what is init block in Kotlin, init block is works as a secondary constructor, because this init block will run just after the class initialization. So if you want to know more about init block, please, I will recommend you this tutorial video, YouTube tutorial. I will put that link in the video description. Please watch. So inside the init block we will simply print a statement like puzzle view model and initialized. And if we run this app, so we go to our application and press play button, and we go to the locate and write the search key, and we can see the puzzle view model initialized. And now if we rotate our app like this, and we can see that our view model is initialized only once. That means our view model is working fine, but one thing is we are not done yet, because we can see whether when we rotate our phone, we can see our value is changing, our word is changing. That is because of all our UI data is inside our fragment. So we need to first transfer this UI related data from here to here. Now our challenge is to transfer our UI related data from fragment puzzle to our view model view model. But first of all, we will copy this, because this is binding. This is purely view or UI related, fragment related things, so we will not transfer it. And here's the score and word and words. We will simply select and cut it and paste it here. Okay, now we will go back to our fragment, and from we will cut this load data and next word to our puzzle view model. So we can copy this, cut this and paste it inside here. And here we will just ignore, we will just delete these 3 lines, because we do not need it here. And what we can do more, okay, we also will cut this here, and because it is inside the onCreate view, so same thing, we will run it inside our init block. We do not need this log statement anymore. So this is the thing. And update word, the check answer. So inside the check answer, we will make a little tricky things. The check answer is checking for the right answer, and for right answer we will increase the score, and for wrong answer we will decrease the score, and for any skip we will also decrease the score. So we just copy it, and paste it here, and we will create similar 2 more functions, like name of the first function will be on skip, and it will be on wrong answer, and it will be on right answer. So it will be increased. And now this is because our right answer, so it will be puzzle view model dot right answer, and it will be puzzle view model dot next word. Okay, as it is in private, we will make it public. Okay, we will also make this load data public, so make it public, and we'll do the same thing here. This is for wrong answer, so we will write puzzle view model dot on wrong answer, and it will be this. Okay, so set on click list on skip, so we will write this puzzle view model dot on skip. Now our code is little block. Okay, we do not need this line, and here it is saying that word, so the word doesn't exist anymore, so we will rather use this version of word, so it will be puzzle view model dot word. Simply copy and paste it. Okay, we'll do the same thing here because the score, and here. Okay, another thing is all left. Okay, score we need. Okay, dot score. But for the time being, as the game over is totally UI related things, because we have used fragment controller here. So for this time being, we will not touch the game over function right now. So we will not call this function, and I think this will work fine. Okay, I have forgotten one more thing, because when we check our answer, after checking each answer, we need to update the new word. We need to we'd like to call the update word and update score, and also for any skip button on skip, if we press the button on skip skip button here, we also want our new data here, so we also call our update word and update score. That's why we will first uncomment it and also copy it and put it inside check answer. After any check answer, these two functions will be called, and also after the skip button is pressed, we also make sure that this two function is called. So if we run our app, so from our app, we press play and put something here and press OK. So this is now infiltrate, and the score is 1. So what happens if we rotate our phone? So we rotate our phone, so the score is not changed and the word is not changed. We rotate our phone again, and still the score is not changed and the word is not changed. That is because the our view model is working fine, or we have transported all our UI related data to our view model and make an association with our fragment, and that's why when the fragment recreates, our view model data is survived and we have a consistent data. So one thing is left, because if we go to the skip, and after some time we are observing that our word is not changed, which is very understandable because we haven't do anything for our game over. What will happen when our word puzzle data is empty? That's why it is not working, and we will make it work in our next tutorial. So please watch our next tutorial. In this tutorial, our main challenge was to make a view model and transport all the UI related data to a view model and make an association with Fragment. So we have successfully completed this tutorial. If you like this video, please give a like and subscribe if you not subscribed yet. I am signing off. Thank you.